What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thays and Thens to the Kraken Death Radio Show. I am your host tonight, DJ Simfix, and I'm joined by my bestest podcast host, co-host in the world, Garrick Bartholomew Eaton.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
I have mobility of the neck again.
Yeah, you can turn now. You can turn.
Yeah.
I had that happen to me, dude. Remember when that shit happened to me? I think I told you. Remember that shit happened? I was like, I couldn't do it like this. I had to like ice.
I can still like feel it like down here in my shoulder blade, but it's not like fucking my neck up anymore. It was like all the way.
Yeah, dude, it's like right there. Dude,
I could get to like right here.
Nerve,
this was like as far as I could go.
Yeah, dude, it's like you pinched a nerve ending, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and it was tweaking something, dude.
Yeah, man, that's the worst. That's the worst. Ah, man, how you doing, man?
Aside from that, pretty good. Had a decent day. Just honestly, dude, I've been sleeping like shit, like really big shit, and I want to get a good night's rest. I have tomorrow off. Work, but I'm also fairly busy during the afternoon, so it's not exactly a restful day, but not a bad day, just a busy day. I don't know, dude. I'm already looking forward to like going to go play Warhammer on Friday. Like I'm here in the now, but the rest of me is like in the weekend already, dude.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. I feel that. I got bumped back to 4 days a week because people are going on vacation. So,
oh, no.
But it's like the worst 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to work tomorrow and I'm off again, and I work Friday, Saturday. So like,
oh no, so it's like the most inconvenient.
Yeah, like it's possible. Not like I don't work 2 days and then I go back. No, it's like I worked yesterday. I'm off today. I work again. I'm off again, and then I work the next 2 days off Sunday, and then it repeats Monday again. So yeah, it is disgusting. It's disgusting.
That was awful.
Yeah, very, very, very much so. Very much so. Yeah, I gotta do that for the next week as well. So it's just terrible. But we're not talking about bad work schedules. We're talking about I lost it.
Good.
We're talking about about direct hit to my wallet, top of the summer, and not much more, because this is Good Kraken's Death Ratio, where we're slashing through the podcast space to be your source for all the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear each and every week. If you want to get ahead of the curve, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services, wherever you like to watch or listen. You can also help us level up our game by joining the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below, and then subscribing to our podcast channel by searching for Death Ratio and leaving a review there. Garrick.
Yeah. What?
We got some critical hits. Critical hits.
Yeah, we do. We got them. Just a few.
Yeah, just a few. Check out our latest merch and everything on our website. Check out our shows. We have multiple of them, if you guys didn't know. Yeah, go check it out. Goodkraken.com. Kraken.com. Yeah. Goodkraken.com. Exactly. .com. Episode, was it 216? 216 of the Shipwreck Show. Xander's back in full force, and he's got something with me, Ernell, and me and Ernell. Garrick was not there because his neck.
My neck.
And his back. And his shoulder blade. The vocal stem to Butt Rock Pipeline. Go check it out on our platforms now. For 20K Films this week, I don't know. It wasn't on the calendar. It was not on the calendar, so I don't know.
That's not
Um,
like them.
yeah. I know Ernell is prepping to leave that weekend to Vegas, but I generally don't know what they have
Oh, maybe
planned.
there's no.
Maybe
Dude,
there's
who
nothing.
knows?
Maybe there's just
Too
nothing.
many moving parts.
Yeah. But be sure to check out Splash Damage, our Let's Play content. We are getting that ball rolling again. Um, so go check out our stuff on our channel.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it for critical hits. Garrick, what do we got next
That
for
does.
the people?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna move right along, and we're gonna be telling you guys at home what games are coming out in the next week on the line of sight.
The line of sight. So freaking lootly. Um, this is where we go into Game Informer's list of releases this year. It's GameInformer.com/2026. And we basically tally the releases from today's date of this recording, June 9th, all the way till the day before next recording, which is June 15th. So we don't got a lot to go down, but we're going to list them today. We got Bellwright Early Access coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, both of them, June 9th,
Both of them.
today. So right now, or the day before, if you're listening to this, when it releases.
Oh, okay.
NBA The Run coming to current gen and PC. I need to pick that game up. It was really fun when I got to play the closed beta test. Closed play test. It was really fun. Shout out NBA The Run. We also have a Rise of the Tomb Raider coming to Switch 2, ported to Switch 2 as well. We have SnowRunner.
Rise of the Tomb Raiders. That's like the 2014 one, right?
Yeah, it's like the second game in the
Where
remake.
it's like the younger Laura. It's like the origin story Laura Croft.
Yeah, it's like when they remade it. There's Tomb Raider, and then the next one I think is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay, so
And
it's just getting ported to Switch 2.
yeah, it's getting ported to Switch 2. SnowRunner,
I see.
coming to Switch 2, ported to Switch 2.
Which it just SnowRunner or is it a particular one?
Just SnowRunner.
What the hell, man? That's whack.
Voidling Bound coming to PC. And then Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition coming to Switch 2. And that wraps up.
Oh,
June 9th.
that's Marth, right?
No. That's
Fire Emblem. Martha's Fire Emblem.
Martha's Fire Emblem.
Shulk.
Shulk, yeah. We got, sorry for audio listeners. I have a cough. A little cough. And that wraps up for June 9th. We're going to move into June 10th, which is today. If you're listening to this today, it will be it'll be tomorrow if you're listening to this. I got my days mixed up.
It's fucking brain short-circuited, dude.
33 Immortals coming to Xbox and PC. We haven't heard a lot at all, anything about this game since its.
I've been trying to keep up with its development. I get like the emails and everything still. It actually I actually just got an email today saying that there was a small hiccup actually.
Oh, really?
With the Xbox release.
Interesting.
So it says it says the 1.0 so it will be releasing on PC, Steam and Epic Games Store 1.0, but the Xbox version of the 1.0 release is delayed.
Okay. I see. Well,
that was like literally an update as of this morning.
Oh, that's crazy. We also have Crushed in Time coming to PC. Man, cough hidden. And that wraps
Gosh,
up
dude.
June 10th. June 11th, Thursday, we had start Frog Squad, and Squad spelled with
Frog
a
Squad.
W, coming to Xbox and PC.
Looks like a co-op friend game.
Yeah, we have Lost Castle 2 coming to PC. We got Monopoly, Star Wars Heroes versus Villains coming to current gen, Switch 2, Switch 1, and PC. We have Star Seeker Astroneer Expeditions Early Access coming to current gen, Switch 2, and PC. We have Tales of Seikyu coming to PC. We also have 2AT, TOAT, so like 2A,
To a T.
letter, yeah, 2AT, coming to Switch 2 as well. Man, a lot of games coming out for June 11th for Thursday. Unrail 2, Back on Track, coming to PlayStation 5, Switch 2, Switch 1, and PC. And that's all we got for Thursday. And we don't get any releases until the Monday, the day before next recording.
Just one.
Yeah, just one game. Mole coming to PC. Mole. Mole.
Mold. Dude, that instantly makes me want to go into an Austin Powers bit.
Mole.
Mold. Mole, 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 mole. Literally, all I think of is Austin Powers, dude.
Where the hell did this?
Mole.
Where the hell did this link come? Did you do this?
What? No,
You see this? Where did this
I did
come
not
from?
do that. No.
I'm just gonna take that out.
I have no idea.
For context,
All right.
listeners and viewers, it's a weird hyperlink just popped up in the Google Doc that we use to structure the episode. It just, I don't know how they got there. It's
I wonder if
a phantom link.
God, my hand's not even like because my keyboard's like tucked back. I wonder if
Yeah,
one of my
maybe you
mouse
accidentally like clicked
shortcut
and dragged
bindings
something on accident. Maybe.
could be, or one of my mouse shortcut bindings is like
Yeah, maybe, I
fucked
don't
with
know.
something. I don't know.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next segment.
Yeah.
That is the Meta Minute. Woo! Meta Minute. Where is it?
Didn't have the
Where is
soundboard
it?
up because I was opening the thing.
Meta
is.
Minute. This is our new segment. Lots of showcases and releases over the weekend, but something that happened today is the Nintendo Direct for June 2026. We have the list here of all the games that were announced for the system, new and ported over. This is from IGN from Wesley Yin Poole. I have to scroll all the way down because IGN, they do the thing
Yeah,
top down.
they do it in reverse.
Yeah, so we're gonna run through these. If you guys want to check out the full article, just go to IGN.com. The headline reads Nintendo Direct June 2026. Everything announced at Nintendo Direct June 2026. So shout out by Wesley Yin-Poole. So we're gonna get into it. Rhythm Heaven Groove. You can finally see gameplay of Rhythm Heaven Groove, with 80 new rhythm games included, and up to 4-player co-op. Really, really fun. It's kind of like a mix of like Mario Party-esque mini games. So I would mix in with the rhythm. So I think that's really sick. Then we get some more Onimusha, Wave the Sword. Also being ported to Switch 2. Coming out September 25th.
Yeah, dude, you're
I
gonna
think
be able to use
that's
the
not too
motion
far.
controls.
Yeah, is that September 25th, is that the same release date as everything else?
I
for
believe
Onimusha?
it's yeah, same as oh, I'm gonna double check. Onimusha. Way of the Sword.
I
Yep.
can't remember. Yeah, same day. So same
Yeah,
day
it's
you'll
just
be
being
able.
added to the global release date.
Yep, awesome. So Switch 2 version available for Onimusha. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen, new expansion for Dragon's Dogma 2. Surprise! I didn't think this was.
That's so funny because Dark Arisen's literally just the expansion title for the first one.
Yeah, so it's a new area, a new mechanic to like find and like appraise certain items to get like new, cooler gear.
I'll pick this up on my Switch too. I'll play Dragon's Dogma 2 on my Switch. That sounds tight.
Yeah, it's available on all platforms. So if you don't want to, you can also get it on PS5, Xbox, and PC.
I like the idea of certain games being mobile,
Yeah,
like portable.
I think Dragon's Dogma 2 is definitely one game that you really enjoy mobile.
Yeah, it's got like
I think
that. It's
really
got the
cool.
Skyrim factor where you can just sit and just go.
Yeah, I might come back to this game since I have it on PC, so I'm gonna see what this expansion's about. It's due October 9th. Stellar Blade. The original Stellar Blade coming to Switch 2. So all these Stellar Blade
The
fans.
Gooner games, the Gooner games are now entering the Switch 2 space.
It's crazy. You can compare the new character to this character and to the character of the original Stellar Blade. Like, this is what a woman looks like genuinely. Not a child. Like the
Oh, the fucking new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new one.
Not
I
a
was like, what are you
baby.
talking about? Yeah, the fucking I just straight up thought because it took me a minute to even realize it was a girl. I thought it was like an androgynous character.
Yeah, but he's still like a very young, like it's a childlike, very childlike.
Yes, the face is very young.
But some people
and
were
there were a
saying since
lot of
they were using
shots
AI
that were not
like,
appropriate. What?
so like there's generative AI in the background, and the CEO of Stellar Blade, like the Stellar Blade, the dev company, is really
Ooh.
pro AI. So people are speculating that they might be using like an AI filter for her face, so that's why it looks so inconsistent. Like in some areas of the trailer, she does look a little older, like in combat, but like when they're doing the cinematic, she's
Yeah,
very
that's
young.
weird though. That's gross. I don't
Very
like that.
gross. Very gross. But we digress. Stellar Blade coming to Switch 2. All of our Stellar Bladerists. Orbitals finally announced a due date, September 3rd. Two-player co-op adventure. It looks really cool in action.
Yeah, this game looks fun.
Yeah, like it takes two in a like
in anime format.
80s anime format. Looks
Yeah,
cool.
just like 80s Studio Ghibli. It takes two.
Yeah. Rayman Legends Retold, the remake, coming to Switch 2 on October 1st. Shout out Rayman. Jesus. One Piece Grand Gourmet. One
It's a
Piece
fucking
game.
dude. It's legit a restaurant management simulator.
Restaurant management sim with Sanji and One Piece characters. So shout out One Piece.
So wild, dude.
Pokemon Pokopia DLC has a free update to allow you to dive in the water and enjoy aquatic life with your Pokemon. And there will be a paid DLC via an expansion pass coming also around the same time in August, where you explore like an underwater world, underwater town, and you get to meet new Pokemon, mostly water Pokemon. And updates coming later this year as well. So, shout out Pokopia. We also have Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Looks really cool.
Yep.
4 different characters to pick from. Their own stories. Looks very interesting. Coming September 17th. So, direct to December.
September's so fucking
yeah.
stacked,
We have stated
dude.
September, direct to September, and I don't know. Xbox September
There's
showcase.
so many games. There's so many games coming out in September.
Dude, the chat was going wild for this game even before it was released. They're like Deltarune Chapter 5 coming to Switch 2. It launches for Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 as a free update to Deltarune on
Yeah, it's an
June 20th.
episodic RPG.
Yeah, shout out Deltarune from the
I
creators of
believe. Yeah,
Undertale.
let's say let's say it's related to Undertale.
Yeah, it's from the creators of Undertale. So, and I think it is related story wise. Just I don't know how. And I
It's like a
don't.
parallel universe
Yeah,
or alternate timeline or something
yeah,
like that.
something like that. Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC includes Mario outfits. Includes Donkey Kong Nintendo Classics titles via Switch online. You can play the older games. With like kind of a card or bounty system you can add to I don't know. My interest in Donkey Kong is not that great. Um, this was surprising though, this announcement. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon. Um, Jujutsu Kaisen, from the creators of Vampire Survivors. It
This
is
game looks bad, bro.
it's a it's an 8-player survival royale. It's Vampire Survivors with Jujutsu
It
Kaisen
looks
characters,
bad.
and it looks kind of cool. People will play that. People will play that.
No, dude, it looks so
It looks
fucking
great,
bad.
man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
This
have
game looks
no
crazy.
fucking interest in that game, dude.
It's Jujutsu
Nothing at
Kaisen,
all.
man. I can't.
Dude, I would love an actual Jujutsu Kaisen fighting game. Base it around the fucking like the culling games. That would be tight as fuck.
Yeah, that would be cool, but maybe in the future. Lords of the Fallen. Shout out Wesley and Pool, man. You got a typo.
Lots.
Lords of the Fallen 2 coming to
Lords of the
Switch
Fallen
2
2.
sometime this fall. I'm waving my hands around. We don't know when. Liza P coming to Switch 2, ported to Switch 2 August 6th, the complete edition. So you get the DLCs as well.
I need to get around to that game.
Yeah, I heard it's all right. Devil May Cry 5 getting ported to Switch 2 in June, later this June 23rd. With all the DLC included in the Devil edition, or Devil Hunter edition. So apparently it's supposed to be smooth 60 FPS in both TV and handheld mode. We'll just have to see about that. But the game is a few years old, so I'm sure the Switch can run it. The Big Walk, or just Big Walk.
I am excited about this game.
I low-key am actually. I get pretty giddy when I look at this game. I'm not gonna lie. This game looks really great. It's from creators.
Dude, it looks like it's just gonna be objectively fun with your friends.
Yeah, and apparently I think it's cross-platform as well. So
Good
even if you
stuff.
do get on Switch 2,
Good
maybe we
stuff.
can play. But it's a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. It's out with your friends through a peaceful and picturesque world full of challenges, puzzles, and discoveries. It's really cool. It's very picturesque, like very scenic and serene. Comes out August 4th. We hit the Xenoblade of the Nintendo Direct, so of course we said Xenoblade Chronicles coming to Switch, getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So you can play Chronicles 1, 2, and 3. But they will be sparsely released throughout the year, with all the Chronicles coming out.
I will replay 3. I liked 3.
Yeah, 3. Well, you gotta wait till December 3rd, brother.
Fuck me.
It's so crazy. Xenoblade Chronicles is available like this week. Chronicles 2 is available July 30th, and then 3 is available December 3rd. Also new Xenoblade games, Xenoblade Genesis, coming out in next year. Shout out Xenoblade. This is really exciting.
Dude, I need to get Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Switch too. You got to get that shit too if you haven't ever played it before. It's Mech Giant Monster City. It's tight as fuck.
Oh yeah. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. We're eating good,
yes,
brother.
Dude, we will be getting this. We will be playing
Day
this
one
shit, dude.
Cop, October 22nd. Okay, we got Thumb Wars. Okay,
Fucking
we got basketball.
GK Olympics coming back.
Yeah, we got Thumb Wars. We got basketball. We got tennis, table tennis, bowling, which I thought was in the first one already. Um,
Yeah, some of these are. A lot of these are new.
yeah, some of the archery, um, boxing. Yeah, man, this is great.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
You can use the
Freaking
mouse controls on
yeah, mouse
skateboarding.
controls.
There's fucking prop plane flying,
Yeah, power cruising.
jump rope. Like,
It's great, man. It's
there's
great.
so much.
There's a lot
Boxing
to
will
do.
be sick.
Hell yeah. Exclusively on Switch 2, a Switch 2 exclusive. Switch
Woo!
2 exclusive. Thank the Lord. And you can use your Mii's. You can use a Mii created character as well. If you don't
Oh,
want to use
big time.
the other characters, the regular characters. Star Fox Remake gets a demo. You can get the demo today. You can play the demo today.
Gonna have to play that.
It launches on Nintendo Switch June 25th. So
So
later
excited.
this month.
Gonna pick it up.
For our Final Fantasy fans, Final Fantasy Resonance, brand new HD 2D turn-based RPG from Square Enix, coming to Switch 2, Switch 1, and current gen and PC. So on all platforms, October 22nd.
What does HD 2D mean?
It's like HD, but then you get
it's
the
like
2D
it's
sprites.
like the Bravely Default.
Yes, like Octopath Traveler type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize that art style had a name. I didn't realize it was called
apparently it's called
HD
HD 2D. I saw a tweet today earlier that referenced this, like vaguely referenced this. So I didn't know that was what they were mentioning. I just saw HD 2 and what the fuck is that? And then like now I see the game and I'm like, okay. They were saying, well, can we stop pretending that HD 2D doesn't look like ass or something like that?
What, I like it.
Yeah,
I think, dude, it's like one of those things where like art styles are art styles, dude. Like there are people that fucking die on the hill that cell shading is just the most dog shit thing you could ever put over a video game, and there's like multi-million dollar franchises that are successful off of looking just like it. So
yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to tease our Bloodborne fans, the Dusk Bloods. From FromSoft's multiplayer action game was teased a little bit, but there's a closed network test coming.
Still no fucking release date.
This summer. No release date, but it's supposed to launch this year in 2026. So
we're getting close, man. Like it's good. That shit's gonna come out in November.
Probably October, dude. They don't want to compete with GTA. They don't want to do that.
Oh, that's yeah. Fucking GTA, dude.
Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. Looks cool. Looks like a lot of monsters.
Creature collector.
Yeah. Splatoon Raiders coming out July 23rd.
Single player Splatoon.
And there's a Splatoon Raiders Direct June 30th. The game comes out, and so you have a direct like 7 days after. I don't know.
I don't know what a Splatoon Raiders single player game looks like, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Oh, sorry, the Withered World, the Dragon Quest Monsters comes out December 3rd. So on Switch 1 and Switch 2.
It's got a release date. Nice. Okay.
Minecraft coming to Switch 2. Switch 2 version of Minecraft. Some point this year, we don't know, but it looks good. I think like that's like a perfect game to have on the handheld. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 coming to Switch 2.
Let's go. That's an easy buy.
Yeah.
That's an easy port purchase right there, dude. Space Marine 2 on the go, my dude. I can dress up my war dollies whenever I want. Bro, yes. Sign me up.
It's due out this holiday season, so we don't know. It's just holiday. And here's the big ones, the big announcements coming up. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 comes to Switch 2 October 8th. So you can play all the Kingdom Hearts games that have released so far, besides the mobile game, I'm pretty sure, on the Switch. And you can also download the demo for Kingdom Hearts 3 Plus Remind later today, which is today, so you can download that now. And then, trailer hits your screen. Kingdom Hearts 4. It is real. I did not think this game was real. This game now exists.
Dude, we saw like one 30-second clip 5 years ago.
Yeah, this game, I thought this game was dead, but it's coming to Switch 2. No release date at all. Not even a sniff of one. So Kingdom Hearts 4 is Kingdom Hearts fans.
2027. 2027 at the fucking earliest, dude.
Yeah.
Earliest. I bet you 2028.
Probably 2028, let's be real. And to wrap up the Nintendo Direct, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
Huge!
Ocarina of
Big
Time.
news! Massive news!
Ocarina of Time remake. And guess what? It comes out this year. What a fucking bombshell.
Does, dude.
What a fucking bombshell.
I'm so glad I got... No, dude, I'm so glad I have
it popped on the screen like 2020. You're like, oh, it's probably like 2027 or something. 2026. It's coming out this year, buddy. That's a day one cop. Dude. Exclusively for Switch 2.
Exclusively for Switch 2. It looks like they're going with more of a Twilight Princess realistic art style this time around. Looks like they're anteing it up. Mm-hmm. I'm really excited to get my hands on this. I'm curious to see what the remake will entail, like how much they're going to be true to it, what might expand, what might not.
Yeah, man, this is huge news, man. It's becoming greater and greater every day that I bought a Switch 2. Me and Garrick.
Oh yeah.
Like, yes.
Our purchase was validated yesterday.
Yeah. Or today.
Or today, I guess.
Today. Yeah, today. Man.
Yeah, this definitely made me feel pretty good.
Yeah, you're like, all right, now we got some games. But that wraps up the Nintendo Direct. If you want to watch the Direct itself, you should go and check it out. I forgot his name. But he lost a thumb war during the Direct, so the guy at Nintendo, the Nintendo guy.
Who is the Nintendo guy right now?
I forgot. There's a new Nintendo CEO, I think, Devin. She's pretty cool. She got a little announcement at the end. Or for Nintendo America. So shout out Devin. But yeah, that wraps up the Nintendo Direct. And without further ado, we got to get into the meat and potatoes of the weekend. In what do we call it, Garrick?
Oh yeah, we are going to be talking about what was happening at the big time event, the all-encompassing Endgame.
Woo! The Endgames are headlining segments where we cover priority topics, conduct team reviews, and have discussions around all things relevant to gaming. And we're talking about the stat weekend we have had as gamers with the State of Play last week, into the Summer Games Fest, into the Xbox Showcase, into the Nintendo Direct today. We've just had a stacked week of announcements. And it's been really fun. I just wanted to let's talk, me and Garrick, let's talk about our top 3 for the whole weekend. Technically the weekend, but starting with the State of Play.
What have you.
Up until now. I just had the everything announced at Summer Games Fest link there, but we don't have to.
I already got my 3 on lock, basically.
You want to go like back and forth?
You want me to
like
kick?
3,
we'll
2,
do 1 each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that,
man. Let's do that. When you start with you, man, we
all right. My number 3 announcement, because there was surprisingly some interesting stuff over the weekend. Mm-hmm. I think my number 3 right now is probably 1666 Amsterdam.
Okay. Why is that, my friend?
So this game, first off, the game looks like everything. So we mentioned this during the showcase. I'm going to backpedal really quick. That Ubisoft like announces projects that are years into the future,
Yeah.
and then a project that's doing that same thing comes out sooner and does it better. They got cucked by fucking Ghost of Tsushima, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, which I tout. Ghost of Tsushima cured me of Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
I've literally not played an Assassin's Creed game since I played Ghost of Tsushima. I was like, oh, this is what these games can be like. I don't need this. And so uh and now we were going to be getting Assassin's Creed Hex, which I had some interest in the setting. But instead, I think I will be keeping an eye on 1666 Amsterdam, which is from some of the original creators of Assassin's Creed. And it's a dark third person story action adventure. And dude, it looks like it has everything that you could possibly want to encapsulate that Coven of Witch experience. Like you've got familiars, it's got dark undertones, it's really gritty looking, there's spells. It just looks like it encapsulates a lot of like that dark magic undertone. And I don't really feel like we've gotten a game to the best of my memory that fits into like this third party action adventure genre where you get to like be an actual like witch, like not just like a person that can cast spells, like a witch, like a witch, you know what I'm saying? uh and that I find that highly appealing because the setting is very unique. And so that's got my attention for sure.
Mm. Yeah. No. Yeah. It looks very interesting. And the game came out of nowhere.
No, nobody was expecting this.
No one's expecting that. But yeah, man, that's a good solid one. That's a solid one. Um, I am gonna go with for my three of the top three. Virtual Fighter Crossroads. I think that's
I'm actually kind
I
of hyped for this game too, bro.
this game looks really really sick. They actually had a at the end of the trailer for the Summer Games Fest. They had a actual like direct, um, like right
Oh,
as it
did
was
they?
happening. So we couldn't get to catch it, but they did get to show um a little bit more of the characters and the traditional versus style fighting game that we got to see, and it looks very very
Mm-hmm.
promising, man. It looks really sick.
Dude, that story mode stuff that they were showing us looked really interesting. I think that was a great way to market the game, like because
Hmm.
it got people that aren't necessarily interested in fighting games, like kind of picked in because it was giving me Sifu vibes, like the story beats. They
Yeah.
were kind of, and I was just like, oh, I fucked really hard with Sifu. That's probably my personal favorite fighting game ever.
Hmm.
Call it a fighting game or not. And so like just getting to see that story campaign, I'm really interested in that.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that, man.
So
It's just like
what did the direct go over? Like I obviously more than just gameplay, like
it was a little bit
dig into
like
it.
between the characters that you get to choose in this kind of story mode between these two new characters. The one they showed off in the trailer, Cielo and or Cielo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to I didn't get to watch the direct. I just caught bits and pieces of it. And Stella, who takes after people thought when they showed off not the original trailer when they're showing off this game, but the kind of like the like slight gameplay demo. She looks a lot like another character within the series called Sarah, who's also a kickboxer. So maybe a descendant or a student of that character.
Oh, that would be cool.
Um, it's maybe somewhat related to whoever like is in the universe for this game. Um, they were saying like they were breaking out kind of like the inspirations and the stories. They were showing off some of the like combo systems, but they didn't go too in depth. Um,
Okay.
there's a lot to be speculated from the footage, but it's nothing like set in stone like what the game is and how it will perform. The only thing for me that's like kind of I don't know. Um, it makes for a great spectacle game, but there's a lot of like cut ins, like not for the story
Like you'll do a
mode.
combo and it breaks the flow of the
Yeah,
like the
or even
match.
just a move. It just seems like there's a lot of like grabs and
Ah,
like
yeah.
like what the term is a hit grab where you'll press a string of buttons and like the character will do the string and then they'll toss them or like it throws them into an animation. It was a lot of that. There's a lot of stoppages in momentum. So I don't know if that's purposeful, if that is like true
That's how
in the
they want it
fighting.
to be played.
Yeah, or if that's just like, oh, like that's part of like if you play the campaign and maybe you'll have those versus fights set up in the campaign and that is more cinematic and that would make a lot more sense. That's the only thing because like for it to be a like it's great for for the spectator if you're watching or if you're casually playing it, but competitively if you want to take it a little bit more seriously, definitely breaks up the vibe of what you're going for. And so hopefully what they were showing was just like specific animations and not the actual real flow of a match between like two players. You know what I mean? Um,
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing when they showed off Tekken 8 for the first time. We're like, whoa, like, yeah, it's cool, really cool, but like, is this
But
how
how
the
does it
game?
work?
Yeah, like,
How does it
how does
feel?
where? Yeah, how does this feel? Like, am I gonna like, because no,
Once
like,
controller in hand.
yeah, like you don't like the opponent. If you're beating up on your opponent, they don't want to sit through a cutscene like 8 times in like a minute and a half. And same thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the same thing. So for casual players and for competitive players, like it's just that's a no go. But yeah, but it looks really cool. Has some personality. Has a great charm. Hopefully it'll bring a lot more people into fighting games a little bit more. I hope you guys, maybe one of you guys, pick it up and
I'm
we
probably
can.
gonna pick it up. It caught my interest a lot. Like I was a little bit more interested than I thought I would be. But I've been dabbling a little bit more with fighting games recently. Not that I'm any fucking good, but like
Mhm,
I've like over the years I've started to get a little bit more into the space and like acknowledge that I do on occasion kind of like those experiences.
mhm.
And like a lot of mine ends up being like the 3D fighter stuff, which I know like a lot of people don't, they're not real fighters as
Yeah,
far as like
or
competitive
arena
stuff's
fighters.
going.
There's like arena fighters.
Yeah, and so yeah, I think more of the ones I play are probably end up as, I think they're probably arena fighters rather
Yeah,
than 3D fighters.
that's the genre, that's the
But
subgenre that you're looking for, arena fighters.
like
Um,
I wonder if the new Bleach game, because I got really into
because
that.
the Bleach, technically the Bleach game, like any of the Ultimate Ninja Storm games, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, those are
Right.
considered arena fight because you're in an arena. Because like there's 2D, 3D, platform, which is Smash and Rivals of Ether and Brawlhalla, and then arena
Right.
is like that what you're talking about. Or like I don't know, Dragon Ball, Sparking Zero, whatever the fuck that is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's an arena fighter. Yeah, I know that's an arena fighter.
Yeah. So like, you know what I mean? I think the Bleach game is like a little bit hybrid. Um,
Yeah,
it's like
people
it's a little bit more structure.
there is discussion. Yeah, Rebirth of Souls, which is the one I've most recently gotten into. There is discussion of around it being a little bit of both because it features some arena mechanics, but it has some really intense competitive features in it.
Yeah.
Like the way like like the way the lives in the stock work each match is like really competitive and goes against like the normal
Mhm.
like arena fighter format. I digress. But anyways, like I'm very interested in this new virtual fighter, and uh I can't wait for you to beat the brakes off me, dude. Like
Dude, I
every
mean,
time we
it'd
play
be
an
new for
online
me too.
match, I'm
It's
probably
different.
gonna have to be.
It's different from
It's gonna be
Tekken.
rough.
It's different from Tekken, despite it being a 3D fighter. Like, it's a 3-button
Oh, is it
fighter.
gonna be crossplay?
It should, and they might incorporate
Wow.
from some of the screenshots of the direct. There might be a modern control set, just like how Street Fighter is. Like, there's a classic
What do you mean
set.
by a 3-button? Is that like when you say 3-button? Is that like cabinet format?
No, so
Like
yeah, I forgot. I have to so Tekken is very different from Street Fighter, not only in control scheme, or not only in like the 2D to 3D, it's also in control scheme. Um, so uh, so you imagine the Xbox layout or the PlayStation layout, right?
right?
Let's do PlayStation because that's like so. Um, it's labeled the buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the top two are 1, 2. So square and triangle. Square is 1, triangle is 2, and bottom two, X is 3, and circle is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Gotcha.
like a Z,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Each button is assigned to a limb. So square is your left arm.
Ooh.
Triangle is your right arm. And then same thing, left leg, right leg. X being left. Circle is your
In
right leg.
Street Fighter is more of a one button's a punch, one button's a kick, and then you
Yes.
alternate those to combine them.
Yeah, and then there's like a super, like a special. You have a special
I see.
and a dash, and like a special 1, special 2. Like, so it's kick, or no, in
Right.
Street Fighter, the classic control scheme, it's light, heavy, light punch, heavy, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. So, you know what I'm saying. With the modern control
Right.
scheme, they simplify it. I don't know how exactly, but in
You
Virtual
just know it
Fighter,
works.
it's a 3-button. So it's punch, kick, and guard. So punch, kick, and block. That's
Oh.
basically the 3 buttons. In Tekken, all you
Okay.
have to do is like hold back on the D-pad and down back to block high or low. Like you just hold back, like you just moving backwards. That's how you block. In Virtual Fighter, you have to hold block. You have to hold the button guard. You have to do that to block. Kind of like in Mortal Kombat, there's a guard button. There's a block button. So punch, kick, and guard. They leaked a little like icon at the top of the screen, like one of the screenshots of like one of the monitors in the direct. It said M, so it could be a modern control scheme. So there might be a different way to play VF. Like Virtual Fighter's been played the same the whole time. There's never been like a switch up in control scheme for forever. So there could be a more easy and accessible way to play the game as well, and switch
Interesting.
between classic and modern. Street Fighter does the same thing. There's like classic, modern, and there's like something in between. But
I'm
yeah, that's
watching
why.
the gameplay clips that you mentioned now, and there's a lot of quick cuts for for specials or like grapples. You'll get those camera angle shifts
Yeah.
before it refocuses back onto the match. It seems like that happens a lot.
Yeah, it's very disruptive. So
almost at the end of every combo.
Yeah,
Somebody does something.
Yeah, which is a slight yellow flag, but
Yeah, because it's like punch, kick, grab, knockdown. It's like, and then a kick, grab, knockdown, and they almost always result in some form of knockdown.
Yeah.
Yep, there's another knockdown.
It looks great, but
interesting.
Just concerned.
But another knockdown.
Yeah.
Things to keep an eye on for as far as if you're interested in the genre, take a note of the way the game plays. But yeah, this I mean, all in all, still excited.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we're gonna move on to number 2. What you got for me, Garrick?
My number 2 is actually going to be one of the earlier announcements in the showcase. Caught me by surprise a little bit, but I am happy to welcome it into my game collection as soon as it releases. I don't think we have a fucking release date. I just know it's 2027. But Gundam Rogue Orbit.
Okay.
Dude, this game looks like what I was personally wanting to get out of the Armored Core experience. It looks like it's a little bit more of a power fantasy, story driven something or rather than it just being Souls like mechs. Um, the combat looks fast paced. The Gundam itself looks fucking sick. I like the kind of combat they're going for. It looks like contained like arena environments. It also looks like there was some like open linear level type stuff. I'm very curious to see what the overall like gameplay loop will be. If you have like a hub or if it's open world, etc. But I don't know, man. I feel like we don't get good Gundam games, let alone a good single player Gundam game. They don't really happen. So this very much excites me. Like I really just want this to work out.
Yeah. It definitely, we haven't got like a lot of Gundam games in the past like few years.
Yeah, and like they've all been of varying qualities, man. Like I played a couple of them, and they're not like some of them aren't like horrible, but most of them are online battle fighters of varying qualities, dude.
Yeah.
And like, why not just go play Mecha Break?
Real. Jesus, that's interesting, man. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm waiting to see how that turns out because I think the last Gundam game I've heard about was Gundam Evolution, um, that like hero shooter Gundam game.
Yeah, it was an online, the online hero shooter.
It did pretty well, but then it just died.
It had like an okay launch. But dude, it's just like fucking live service games are built to die. Dude, like they're launching with no plan and no content. And they're like, play our game and spend your money on it. And they're like, I'm doing this with 3 other games. Why should I choose to drop one of my other ones to spend money on you? Or, spend money on you on top of the games I already spent. Like, make it make sense. So yes, I like multiplayer games are cool, man, but like, can we just not do the live service thing for every multiplayer experience? I digress. I'm glad this is going to be a single player, like story driven sort of like action. It looks high mobility, high action, and I'm excited about that.
Hell yeah. My second, in my top 3, which is not listed in this showcase. Wesley, come on, man. What we got going on?
Really?
Star Wars Galactic Racer. Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yeah, it's not listed in this particular article either, dude.
Come on, Wesley. I know Wesley's like stretched thin, man. Yeah. I think he did the 10 of the
He's busy. He's busy.
He had lots of the Fallen. No,
yeah, super fucking hype, man. I feel like our group of friends is gaining hype on it. But like, you and I
been hyped. You and I have been hyped
because we know, like since announcement.
Man, if it's a career mode, and if I don't want to,
we thrive on that headcanon, dude.
I don't want to blow the expectations for this game out the water, but if they said it's a career mode, I wonder how they're gonna handle that career mode. If you can if they race for sponsors,
online career mode,
dude.
Oh my god!
If it's got everything we want, man, it might be game of the year. Might be game of the year, man.
Dude. I'm so excited for this shit.
Oh man,
I hate that we have to wait till October. I hate it.
After spending all of our money in September, it comes out right on October. So,
gotta pre-order that bad boy. So you just got it on lock.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real as well. I have to.
Dude, is it going to be a full price game? Do we know?
It might be. Pre-orders haven't launched.
My gut tells me like a 50 to 60, with maybe like a maybe a $70 to $80 deluxe. That's what my heart of hearts says.
Yeah, I hope. But it's next gen, or current gen
Dude,
exclusive.
it
So
looks very in depth. There's lots of vehicle choices. They're definitely pushing the story mode in the trailers a lot. Um,
yeah,
so I'm very interested to see like how that plans out. They gotta nail them. They nail the multiplayer, dude. Uh, People will play that game for a long time.
yeah, man. I wonder how they're gonna handle like the multiplayer aspect, or we're gonna see from it. But yeah, shout out to Star Wars, man. But we're going down into our last number one most anticipated
Oh
title
yeah.
from the weekend. Um, Garrick, what do you got, man? What do you got for me?
Uh, my number one announcement from Summer Games Fest. Guild Wars 3, dude.
Guild Wars 3.
Fuck.
Yeah, I thought so.
Holy shit.
Huge announcement.
Um
Huge announcement.
Huge announcement. I'm so glad that this is happening. The community has been wondering for a very there's been rumblings of something console related in Guild Wars. We all thought that it was going to be a port of Guild Wars 2 onto console. This is so much better than that. This is
Yeah.
so much better than that, dude. Guild Wars 2 is probably my second favorite MMORPG, immediately behind World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
When this launched, me and the homies played. We were in it to win it, dude. Class combinations, any class could use any weapon. You would get skills based off of you would level up your weapon skills independently from your class skills. It has action combat as an MMORPG, which means you don't stand in a singular place and press your buttons in a rotation. To optimize your DPS, your character is physically swinging their sword, and you're moving around, and you're dodging attacks. And so it plays more like an MMO closer to Elder Scrolls Online than it does something like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14, which are also very popular. This is a huge announcement for me. I love MMORPGs. I just recently got a PC again, right? So I played the newest World of Warcraft expansion. Paused my sub because I'm playing Diablo right now. But this Guild Wars 3 was uh was a pay to play, not a sub to play game. And then they changed things up back in the future or back in the day to kind of reformat the game structure for Guild Wars 2. I imagine a lot of what Guild Wars 2 is now will probably be in some aspect represented in Guild Wars 3, but Guild Wars 2 did something amazing that I really love in MMORPGs called a living story.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it so much, DJ, because the world actually things would happen as if it were like a real life. Like events would happen chronologically in the video game, and if you weren't there on the night that the Dragon Queen attacked the whatever the fuck, you just missed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so like if you weren't participating in the stories and the expansions as you were, I think they like eventually made it so you could go back and do all of those things. But like I enjoyed the idea of like the living breathing MMO world that like would move on without me, right? Like it's cool that like I can log into a game and it would be in a very different place than the last time I played it. And I'm really hoping to keep some aspects of that while also making it more inviting to a newer player base. Guild Wars has, as a MMO and as a franchise, I would say is a little bit more cult classic than some of the bigger MMORPGs. So when this releases, it will be fighting a little bit to gain a player base, and reestablish itself among some really strong competitors right now. Because Guild Wars 2 has a small but fairly dedicated player base.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it's something you're going to be able to find on Steam because they have their own launcher. Um,
Yeah.
so like I don't even know like how many players like the Guild Wars 2 currently has. I am looking it up to see if I
Yeah,
can
it's
find it
it's
though.
got like it's tapered off. Like I remember back in the day, it used to be like the shit. Like it was World of Warcraft or Guild Wars 2, man. It's either you pick a side, man.
Yeah, those were the two for a minute. Yeah, like right now, like according to SteamDB, I know SteamDB, bleh, only 1 point of metric. It's saying like 6,000 players.
That's
Which
still a
again,
lot. Like
like
for MMO,
which
like
is a lot. It's decent. Also,
decent.
remember this is just on
Just Steam.
Steam because again, the game has its own proprietary launcher, and like its own storefront and everything. Like it's got its own shit. So this is like a fraction of a fraction. Um, but I would say, as of a year ago, there's still 150,000 people playing with active subscriptions.
Mhm.
That's healthy. That's a healthy MMORPG. And so you've got that player base getting ready to move over because I'm sure they will be ecstatic for Guild Wars 3. It's been many years since Guild Wars 2 came out. Like, shoot, dude.
Hmm.
Guild Wars 2 came out in 2012.
Yeah, man.
So it's been a while. It's
In
been a
over a
while.
decade. Over a decade,
Yeah.
man.
This is just I was just thrilled for this announcement. I wasn't sure Guild Wars 3 was ever going to be the future of the franchise. I would have been happy to receive a Guild Wars 2 port and I would have immediately jumped back into the game. But this topped that expectation and then some. I cannot wait to play Guild Wars 3 on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's a good number one, dude. It's a good number one. I always had a feeling it was gonna be yours. But my number one, probably a surprise to you. Not a surprise, or kind of a surprise to me, actually, a little bit. Um,
Crossfire.
no. It was,
That
it was
trailer
gonna
was
make my
kind of
list.
hype though.
It was pretty hype, but I, I just don't know where they're gonna go with that freaking franchise.
Not what because we know it's a
I don't know if
Chinese
it's
knockoff.
related to the
Finally
other
getting
franchise. I think it's just like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
is it like it's Crossfire, but not Crossfire?
yeah,
It's like when they westernized Godzilla. Like we got Godzilla over here, they got Godzilla over there, but they're not the same Godzilla. You know, it's like Legendary Godzilla
yeah,
versus Godzilla -1.
yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, but my number one is Metro 2039, man.
Really?
Yes, dude, bro, that Metro is such like I played one of the games. I have all the games, but I've only played one. And I played a little bit of like the second one. Um Last Light. I played a little bit of Last Light, but uh Metro 2039 and Metro Exodus is the one I truly played through. That game is so sick. That game is so fucking sick. Like,
Never played a Metro game, dude. Not
dude,
for any particular reason. I just
dude,
didn't.
play Exodus, man. You don't need to play anything else. Play Exodus and you'll understand. Man, the storytelling, the visuals, the
Bit about the franchise, and I've got questions based off of the trailer, right? Metro being Metro, right? I was always under the impression a large, if not all of the franchise took place underground. That's
yes.
obviously not the case in 2039.
Yes, so Exodus changed that. So Exodus, they actually get out of the metro. Finally. There's like some scenes in the previous games where they like exit the metro briefly. Um like just very briefly, like very very briefly. Like not exploring new areas. So Exodus with the name, they exit the metro proper and they go around into like these outdoor spaces, these semi open world, not semi open world, but like just like sandboxes of different places and other metros. So there's different metros across the continent of Russia, where this takes place. Uh, it is so good, Garrick. Like I genuinely, just for the story alone, I think this is it. Like, so the following the
Okay.
journey through the first 3 games, that which includes Exodus, it follows Artyom. Um, and this new Metro follows a new character, which we have no clue who he is. Um, it the games tap into humanity, connection, and the supernatural a little bit. Um, but it's in a way where it feels grounded and it feels very immersive. Um, and it gets crazy, dude. There's like sections in Exodus where I'm like, wow, like like there's places where I'm stressed out. There's moments where I'm like, holy shit. There's like that game wowed the shit out of me. It's in my top like 25 best games of all time. I think it's in the top 10 of my favorite games of all time. So I'm super excited for this. This is based on the games are based off a novel.
Right.
This the antagonist, the trailer that we saw in the showcase, is based off of they're focusing on the antagonist, which is the Führer, which is like a section that broke off. It was a faction in the other games that are basically like the Third Reich, but Russian. They're Russian Nazis. They're Russian Nazis. So,
Ew.
yeah, no, it's disgusting. But it's really funny because that character is revealed to be Hunter, which is one of the most hailed heroes of the Metro, who used to run with the good guy faction, the Spartans, in the events before the first game in the series. So what the character that kind of kicks off the events of the first few games is Hunter, because I think the first line Hunter says to Artyom, the main character of the first few games, he's like, "If I don't come back, go to the ranger station and call that shit in, okay?" So we were to believe that he was like a hero, and then throughout all of the freaking Metro games behind the scenes up to this point in the story in this universe, he has been on a fucking spree of just detestful, sadistic shit, and now he is the ruler of
Just the
the
worst things.
yeah. And it's everyone was making when the game first got announced, everyone was like posting memes about how this guy waited until Artyom died to like spoilers, but uh waited till Artyom is out of the picture to then start his reign, because Artyom is just a badass. Like I promise you, if you play Exodus, you're like, yeah, this character's sick. He's super
It's
cool.
literally on sale right now.
You should pick it up.
And it's got a PlayStation 5 upgrade for free.
Dude, you should pick it up. It looks great. It's cool. It's I think I digest this game better than like Stalker or any other like post-apocalyptic game. Even though technically Stalker is not post-apocalyptic, it's semantics. But
Stalker is fucked, dude. That
yeah,
game is. I tried it and I was just like, oh, this is the wrong kind of simulator for me.
yeah.
Like, it was too hard. I
This one
actually did not enjoy it.
this one is a little toned down. It's not as that intense as Stalker. It has like the similar themes, but it's not the same game. It's like it plays more like it plays lighter. And but it
Dude, Stalker was so rough. Like, literally running
yeah.
around. You're like, oh, yeah, if you get hit in the head, you actually die. And I was like, oh,
Yeah. No,
I
no,
didn't want
you
to
don't
play
have
this
to worry
kind of
about
game.
that in you don't have to worry about that in Metro, but it's like the same thing. It has like the similar anomalies, but
Oh,
a
okay.
little less toned down. A lot more human to human and human to fucking whatever zombie like creature. Um,
Yeah, there's like things in the metros, right?
yes, things in the metro and outside the metros. Like it's more grounded. It's like Fallout. I say this is better than Fallout. It's better than Fallout. It's like a better Fallout in the sense of like it's a better Fallout 4. Way better Fallout 4. If I were to compare this to a game, Like you just have irradiated like fucking mutated monsters on the surface, and you just have to like, you know, do a thing. It's like it takes itself pretty seriously. It's pretty grounded. But you'll fall in love
I
with the
like games that are
characters,
so serious. As long as you can make me buy it, you know,
dude. The
like maybe me
characters are
believe
what
the
you
setting.
stay for the story for, dude. It's like, dude, I haven't cared about so many people in a game. It's sick. That game is super. Like once they announced this fucking game, I was like, oh man, I'm in. I don't care what they make. I don't care what they make. They could make anything, and now I will buy it because I believe in that dev team a lot.
I literally just bought Exodus.
Yeah, play through that shit. Let me know what you think, dude. Text me about it, cause man, you're gonna be. It will make you want to play the older games. I promise, just to like get more of like who this guy is, but you don't need to. You don't need to. You can just get yourself right in. Um, like they'll explain context of like certain things. Like you don't have to know what goes on in the previous
Right, right,
games,
right.
but um, I think like that is one of the best games I could ever recommend, and it's gorgeous, dude. It is gorgeous. There's a section of that game.
And that was one of the things that I was looking at, and I was like, oh, it's got the PlayStation 5 upgrade. And I was like, oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, dude. And to speak on why I'm excited, if you looked when they showed off gameplay, dude, 2039 looks insane. Insane. Like they're going for they said, "Oh, we don't care about the PS5, dude. Let's cram this thing with fidelity. This is for the PC gamers, dude. This is just like we don't care about the PS5. I don't even know how that thing's going to run on the Xbox Series X. Apparently it can't. Apparently it can.
We'll
But
fucking see.
yeah, like your Xbox Series X might take off of your desk or your floor. But it looks
Starts
incredible,
running like a fucking old PlayStation
and
4.
I'm super intrigued on how they're gonna run the story. And it looks a lot more open ended in its combat, and I think that's like, wow, dude, it's so fucking good. But yeah, man, we're eating good. Gaming is getting better. Gaming is getting a lot better. Hopefully, most of these games hit the way they're supposed to. Um, but please let us know how you guys feel about this whole week of announcements. What are your favorite games or most anticipated games coming down the
Some good
pipeline?
stuff.
Um,
Shit, we didn't even mention anything from the Xbox showcase, which I'm sure
Metro. I
is
mentioned Metro.
going to
That's
like.
that's
Oh yeah,
that,
Metro's from the Xbox. That's
yeah,
right. But I mean, like, there was a lot of other things from the
yeah,
from that showcase that like it missed me personally, but I know many other people were very excited for.
yeah. Like Gears.
So many
I almost put
announcements.
Gears in my list. If we were just talking about Xbox, Gears is up there. But just missed my list because it's definitely interesting. I want to check that one out. But Metro beats it out because I know Metro. I know more Metro. But uh, you know, we gotta, we better comment what you guys think is your most anticipated. Um, and we'll yeah. Our wallets are going to hurt because this has been Good Kraken's Death Ratio, your source for all the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear each and every week. If you like what you heard, you can head on over to patreon.com/GoodKrakenPods, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on merchandise, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services, wherever you like to watch or listen. You can also help us level up our game by joining the GK community on our Discord server by clicking the link down in our description section below. Then subscribe to our podcast channel by searching for Death Ratio and leaving a review there. We have to get going, but until next time, save up money
Play
to
more
buy
video
more games.
games.
More games in your
More games.
more games. Buy more games.